I wanted to produce very pure radiation of a high frequency. And I thought about it and I thought about it. And I sat on a bench in a park and, oh, hey, I got an idea. This is the way to do it. Oh, yeah, I think it'll probably work. So I went home, and it took me a long time to get it done, but I made microwave first, and then push on up to shorter wavelengths up in the infrared and so on. Maser is microwave amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Stimulated emission of radiation from molecules and atoms. That's the maser. The laser is light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, so it's the same thing. Only one place it doesn't fit, and that's in the infrared. Because in the infrared, it'd be eraser.
I would say that Dr. Towns' greatest trait, or certainly one of his greatest traits, was his curiosity combined with what I would call a balance. That he was curious about many things in nature and life and how things worked, and was just an optimist about that curiosity. He just kept going down paths to see what was there and see how it would work.
Dr. Charles Towns' invention was not only incredible, but the inception of so many other industries, technologies, and a global revolution. The laser not only changed the way businesses run, but the way the world uses technology. Inventions like the DVD, laser scalpel, fiber optics communication, barcode scanners, and of course the list of devices would not be complete without the laser light show featured at many concerts and festivals.
Dr. Towns initially developed the maser, which became the laser, and he was awarded a Nobel Prize with two other Russians in 1964 for the maser development. Microwaves stimulated emission of radiation. The laser follows that because the ideas were similar enough that they could be applied to optical materials such as rubies doped with aluminum. And the laser was born.
Born in Greenville, South Carolina, Charles Towns completed his physics PhD by way of Furman University and Duke University, finishing his thesis at Caltech in Pasadena, California. Working in Bell Labs on radar systems to help the United States and its allies in World War II, Dr. Towns rose to advise Navy science committees and the chairman of NASA. In addition, he was a science advisor to 4 presidents and the Pope. Dr. Towns has helped educate students and peers alike at renowned institutions such as the University of California, Berkeley, Bell Labs, the Institute for Defense Analysis, Columbia University, the University of Michigan, and MIT. Through these institutions, he made not only an impact on the sciences and technologies of the world, he also helped the people who surrounded him. Ali Jawan, co-inventor of the gas laser and considered today one of the top 100 living geniuses, was a student of Charles Towns, as was James P. Gordon, one of the world's leading minds on the nature of the atoms and radiation. Dr. Towns was the doctoral advisor for Dr. Robert Boyd, a leading researcher on photonics, optics, and quantum applications.
I think Dr. Towns had the most influence on me because of his personality. He was one of the warmest, most open people that I've ever met. From the very beginning when we first met, and by the way, we met for the first time in the Waffle House. And I had gotten there first and was very intimidated to meet the famous scientist. And he showed up in a bright red Ferrari convertible and got out, and he was with a seersucker suit on, with a purple shirt and a bright orange knit tie and tennis shoes. And I thought to myself, this guy's got to be cool. And he was. And he was so genuinely warm to me and receiving to me every time we had to do a job together.
Dr. Towns' awards include a long list beginning in 1958 with the Comstock Prize in Physics. In 1961, he received the John J. Carty Award. Stuart Ballantyne Medal was awarded to Dr. Towns in 1962. In 1963, the Young Medal and Prize, and in 1967, the IEEE Medal of Honor. In 1979, he was awarded the Niels Bohr International Medal for contributions to the peaceful use of atomic energy. In 1982, he received the National Medal of Science presented by President Ronald Reagan. Awards continued in 2000 with the Lomonosov Gold Medal, the Vannevar Bush Award in 2006, the SPIE Gold Medal in 2010, and the Golden Goose Award in 2012. Finally, considered the jewel in his professional career, the Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to Dr. Towns in 1964. The prize was awarded for his contributions to quantum electronics.
Henry Towns, his father and my grandfather, had his office on Main Street, a little way past the Peace Center going north. And he would typically walk from his house on Sumner Street that mile to his office every morning, walk down Main Street. So he walked right past this area where the statue is, and I know that he could never imagine there would be a statue to his son there at this intersection.
Once I set him in a class with, I brought him in and the students were shocked to see, me walking with the Nobel Prize winner. And they were so delighted to see him, and he had the most fun. They spent the entire class talking to each other and asking and answering questions. He was unique in his ability to do that.
Charles Towns was always ready to communicate. He had a wonderful sense of humor. He would always find something humorous, even when he was talking about scientific matters.
I have a good time doing physics. Doing physics is good fun. Explore, explore, explore. That's what science is exploration, finding out new things. So have a good time with it.